Welcome folks to another round strategy session. I'm Zach from the DIYgolfer.com, and today I'm coming to you from Elks Golf Club, playing the back nine. This full course is tipped out at about 6,800 yards, so not the furthest course in the world, but also not too short. And we're starting off here on a par 4. I had a corner that I had to get past, so I had to hit 3-wood to make sure those trees on the left did not block me out. And you can see I was in a divot, so I was really focusing on standing close to the ball so that that heel of the club was kind of lifted up and I was able to dig it out of there. Really just like to focus on keeping a steady center because pure contact is the most important part. And as you can see, we get off to a little bit of a good start here, making a nice 30-footer. So on this hole, we got a par 4, and those trees on the left, I shot them with my rangefinder, and they were about 260. So I figured if I hit 3-wood, I'd bring those into play. So instead, I ripped 3-iron, almost blocked myself out with those trees on the right, but had a nice little shot there, and gave myself a birdie putt. Did not sneak this one in, but so far so good. And on this hole, we run into a little bit of trouble. After a slightly fat tee shot, even after teeing up a wedge, I found myself here. And this one was a very tough one because the putt was uphill and I couldn't really hit a wedge there. So I really had to just stab it and try to get lucky with my pace, which I did. I hit a really nice lag putt here, and as golf would say, no chance on that. Just another basic 3-wood here. I wasn't really feeling the driver on this shot, no particular reason. So I went ahead with the 3-wood. I had an 8-iron into this green, and I did not know that this green was at such an angle, so ended up going a little bit far right, hitting that downslope and really putting myself into a bad situation. So this was about the best I could do. Almost made it. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you also probably are interested in improving your own game. So for that reason, I've created a free personalized practice plan that you can go get on my website. You just answer a few questions about your game, and I will send you an exact plan of what I think that you should be practicing to improve your game the fastest. Thousands of golfers have taken this little quiz and received a plan. I've gotten so many responses telling me how much it has helped their games, so be sure to check that out. Link is in the description. And now, we're going to play a very stupid hole of golf. As you can see, I've left myself nothing here, and instead of just chipping out to the fairway, I decided to try to hit a 3-iron very hard through those trees. And I got very lucky that I hit that tree in front of me. Hit a worm burner and then left myself a little wedge. Had to get this one up and down for par. As you can see, still got about 20-25 feet left, so at this point, basically just accepting that I'm making bogey. Really just focusing on my speed here to make sure that I'm not compounding any of the damage. Making sure that I 2-putt this. And sometimes, when you do that, you end up making it. This hole was pretty wide on the fairway, and I made the dumb decision of trying to swing really hard and ended up hooking it a little bit into this left rough, which was kind of had a bunch of bare patches, so I really had to dig this one out. I caught it cleanly, but because I caught it cleanly, I kind of airmailed the green. but was very happy with this little chip shot. Just left myself about 3 foot down the hill, knocked that in. So this was the best swing of the day. Really hit this one well with a 6-iron. Hit a nice little fade. The wind was picking up, so just kind of hit it up in the air and let the wind push it back. Got the distance wrong just a little bit, but overall it was a relatively straightforward putt that I put a little too much juice on, but hit a really nice comeback putt, and that was huge for the momentum going into the last hole. So here, hit a little draw. Thought I was in the fairway, but guess I had not seen where the fairway was correctly. This was my first time playing this course, so it was a little tough. And this wedge shot, I totally fanned it out to the right. It was really a bad shot overall, but got lucky. I kind of put it in that gap right there and had a putt rather than having to chip it. In this last putt, you're just hanging on by a thread, trying to just finish strong and knock it in. Keep the head down all the way through the stroke. So not my best stuff in the world, but for being my 7th or 8th round in the last 5 years, I'll take all those saves with the putter for a 1/36. If you like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.